Three simple points. Great idea, proclamation, and the news. Great idea, proclamation, and the news. I got a great idea. This idea I have is so great. It's going to extend your health. It's going to further your wealth. It's going to give you 1 billion Facebook likes. Should I keep going? I'll tell you why. It doesn't matter what the idea is. Whether it's a parliamentary procedure, a constitutional republic, you get the smartest people in history together and come up with the absolute greatest idea. It pales in comparison to the revelation of the mystery of God. That's our job, to tell people that. As great as that idea is, you got to get it in, you got to get it done. Someone's trying to get a hold of me. I'm so important. Doesn't matter. Doesn't matter. Do we have to always go to death to make this point? That if you knew you were going to die later today, you'd realize how much I would realize, how much superficiality is in my life, how much egotism, self-absorption, it's all about me. None of that stuff really matters. I feel like a rat at times, trapped in a cage on that thing. It's the revelation of God. It's supra-reasonable, super reasonable. But by itself, scientists, philosophers, all the best intentioned people that have ever walked this earth and who will ever walk this earth will never get close to the revelation of God in His Son, Jesus Christ. That's a fact. That's the priority. That's the deepest truth I can give you. Listen, you know why this is better than any great idea? Because it's not an idea. It's a person who loves us very much, who came from all the way from eternity to come down and live our life, be born our birth, and die our death in all ways but sin. And give us through the gift of the church a reception of Himself. That is the highest revelation and the deepest truth we'll ever have. Point number 2, you got to proclaim it. People are desperate to learn this information, to hear about it. If you don't know it intellectually, study more. During Christmas, don't badger people like I do. Stop. That's my style. I'm probably going to take it to my death, unless you pray harder for me. I'm going to probably take it to my death, and I got it from my parents, so don't badger your children. You'll wind up like me. But at least it's the faith I'm badgering people about. But more importantly, this is about you. This one point is about you. It's not about... Proclaim the gospel to your families this Christmas just by your joy. Don't nag them. They don't want to go to church. They don't want to go to church. What are you going to do? What are you going to do? And always offer them. Always offer, I can't use that word, but the smart people in your family don't go to church. The smart ones. Give them my number. Seriously, you got a smart, I can't use that word. Oh, smart aleck. You got a smart aleck relative who comes to your house this Christmas, and they want, you could be witnesses. You could say, well, I got a priest. He said, tee it up. Bring it on. Bring it on. Bring up what information is so pressing that it, I don't want to use the name in vain, trumps the revelation of Jesus Christ. That wasn't meant to be a joke. Anyway, at least you're paying attention. There'll be voting registration thing. No, I'm just kidding. That's the last thing a visitor wants to hear. I went to St. Thomas. Stop. Okay, we got to get out of homily. So revelation, proclamation, and now the news. Homily's over.